Okay, welcome back to another video of Georgia speaking for 10 minutes and someone watching it. Today, my topic is a case for why you should get married and have children. Bit of a random one, considering I'm literally statistically very unlikely to do both of those things. But I wanted to tell you why you should make it a priority in your life to get married and have children. Let me set the scene, right? So when I started my master's degree, they were like, okay, write a research paper. This is your first research paper. And they really did throw us into the deep end. Like we did and I realized I keep saying okay, we did around 8 weeks of coding classes, how to analyze data and whatever. And then after the 8 weeks, the final project from the module was to create a research paper. So they said pick whatever. The whole point of this assignment was to just show that you can analyze data and do what we learned with the coding language. So they were like, pick whatever. And I was like, what the hell? Pick whatever? I don't know. I never written a research paper before, fully. Wait, I'm kind of forgetting because it's summer holiday, so I don't remember. Abstract, introduction, institutional background, data, findings, conclusion, something. So yeah, what I decided to write my paper on was about war's effect on marriage, and basically how historically war has shown to have an effect on marriage, and depending on the circumstances it can move one way or the other. The war can increase the marriage and the war can also reduce marriage, but there's always this effect because of war. And modern war, my hypothesis was modern war is not affecting marriage as it used to, because marriage is getting less economics and more inelastic. So this is multifaceted, right? But I was really interested because I'm autistic and I didn't understand marriage. So I went down a whole rabbit hole and I was like, okay, I look at the history from the World War I's and Two's, loads of research paper was written about how war affects marriage. When loads of men die, their bargaining power, which is the power they have in the marriage decision, who to get married, increases, so they can marry prettier women or younger women or more educated women. They just have more choices because there's less men. And also women's bargaining power decreased, so women actually married older and they got worse outcomes. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, the point is, historically war had an effect on marriage, and now war didn't have an effect on marriage. That's what my data analysis results showed. And this is very complex, but basically I don't know why. Well, I do kind of know why, but it's because when women need to marry men, as in they don't have many options, because now this is I didn't think I was going to talk about this, okay? And I never planned these, so this might be a bit confused. But back in the day, women didn't work. Women weren't educated. They didn't have a lot of options. Didn't have their own income. They couldn't own their own house. They couldn't own their own money. So they had to get married. So, and it was more economical. So when economics fluctuated, people's incomes and stuff, marriage would go up and down, bargaining powers and stuff. Now women can work, women can own property, and they're choosing not to get married, which is strange because marriage has been shown to have a lot of benefits. People that get married, statistically they get better outcomes, but I think this is also related to who gets married. I mean, I can't, research is just so complicated. I can't bother to actually know the answer. But the point is, rich people get married because rich people know that there's benefits to marriages, like wealth. No, what's that? Putting your wealth together, not wealth accumulation, but wealth bonding. I don't know the word right now. Putting your wealth together and then using that gets bigger. And also, like, you only need one fridge instead of 2 fridges, so you save money like that. Also, you have more savings, and you get a lot of tax breaks for being married. And also your children, if you decide to have children and you're married, they have better outcomes. So anyway, what was it about? Oh my god, I'm 6 minutes in. I haven't even got to the point. The point is, oh my god, I don't want to refilm this. I don't even know what I was saying. Okay, the point is, now people are not getting married. They're not getting married. And you have to think, because before, marriage was very economics. Like, if economics change, like GDP, income, inflation, like all these like economic indicators, if they moved, marriage would move. And now marriage isn't moving because women don't care. But like, they should care, because marriage has shown to have better outcomes if you get married, but mostly for men. And this is the point. You should get married, but only if you don't get married to a man. The point is, I think it's a conspiracy theory, right? But the women's DNA has been altered, but the men's DNA hasn't been altered. And men don't understand. Like, I don't know. I think women have been brainwashed into thinking men can save you. Men don't like you. Men don't like you. Men like men. And it's very strange. It's very strange. Men only want you to like, well, mostly, I'm majority. This is a generalization. Men just like you to look pretty and sit next to them, and they care what other men think. If everyone thinks, yeah, then they think, yeah. That's like the insecure men, I guess. Maybe, okay, the point is, you need to find a secure man. How do you find a secure man? I don't know. Security starts from the grandma. That's another I hit the bloody button. That's another biological topic. But the point is, you should get married and have children, because you have better outcomes. But only if the person is nice and you like each other and you're both secure. Well, majority secure. You can be a bit crazy sometimes, but netly you need to not be crazy. But yeah, so have children as well, but only if you should have children. But you know, look, a lot of people have been having children when they shouldn't be having children. And the world is still spinning if the world is spinning. Let's not get into that either. So have children, but because you're supposed to sacrifice. Life is about sacrifice. It's about giving. It's about giving. Yes, it's about giving, and without any expectations that it will come back. But you know it will come back, because life is about giving. It's about everyone giving. Everyone keep giving until the time stops. You give me, I give you. You give me, I give you. You know, sometimes I really like Chinese culture, right? Because like when you go out to eat with your friends, they'll be like, oh, I'll treat you. And then like the next time you treat them, but like even the first time they treat you, it just feels so good. And when you buy the meal for them, like you feel good. You're like, look, I'm such a good person. And when they buy you the meal, you're like, oh, this is so nice. I ate for free. But it's not for free, because in the end you're going to pay. Like it always just evens out, but it just feels good. And that's what life is about. You give and someone gives back to you, and you keep giving and you keep giving. So you have children and you give them everything. Give them everything. And in hopes they might give you something. Children, they're so greedy. I don't know. I won't be having children, to be honest. I won't be having children. I thought about it for a long time, but the fact that I took my first pregnancy test when I was a virgin in my school bathroom, that was a sign. That was a sign, because I'm terrified of pregnancy. I can't have anything inside my belly. Like, I'm scared. So if I have children, maybe I might find one on the street, like the cat distribution cat distribution system. Anyway, I don't know what happened in this video, and I'm sorry if you watched this. Goodbye.